What's going on, guys? Chaos here, bringing you yet another video, and today we are playing Minecraft. Specifically, we are playing Tekkit Legends. It feels good to be back, man. It's been about I think it's 3 months or 2 months I haven't played Minecraft before, but it feels good to be back because Minecraft is such a huge game for me because it was one of the first games I ever actually started playing properly. Like, I grinded it out quite a lot. I say grind it out like I'm practicing, but it was just because it was such a fun game. I really enjoyed it. I really loved it, and it's so good to be back because this game to this day still plays a huge part because I was playing it last night, and I had probably the most fun I have in playing a game and I've had in a long time. But today we're continuing. I can't remember what episode. I think it's episode 12. But in the last episode, which was a long time ago, at the very end, I said we were going to be making some mining lasers and some jetpacks. That's not going to change. We're going to do that. So we're going to start off with the mining laser. We're just going to get straight into it because there's no point in not doing that. So the first thing we're going to need to do is make ourselves some advanced alloys. Now, to make some advanced alloys, we're going to need some bronze, we're going to need some refined iron, and we're going to need some tin. And with that, I think I'm just doing this off memory, but I think it's the refined iron up top, the tin at the bottom, like so, and then we've got the bronze there, which is what we have, the mixed metal ingot. Now with that, you get 2 for each crafting recipe, so we've just made 2 sets. We're going to throw this into the compressor, and what this is going to do is it's going to start making us some advanced alloys. Now as you can see, without an overclock, it's going to take a little while, so we're just going to leave that to do its own thing because we still have a lot of things to do. The next thing we're going to need is an advanced alloy. No, not advanced alloy, that's what we're making. We need to make an advanced electronic circuit. With that, we're going to need some copper cable. We're going to need some refined iron. I'm going to need a bit more than that. I think I might have to go and get some more. We need some redstone as well. Okay. Right, so we are going to need to get some more. So we're going to take some iron with me. Well, it feels good to be back. Back into the transmutation table. Plop that in there. Give me some refined iron. That should do it. That should do it. Right, how do you make it? I think it's this. And like I said, I am doing this as off of memory. Is it that? Or is it that? No. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go quickly look up the Craftsmen Recipe because in fact, no, I could just do it here. Whoa. I want to keep that. We can actually do it in the menu, can't we? So what we need to make? We need to make an electronic circuit. That. Oh, I was so close. It was the other way around. That's depressing. Right, so what was it? Refined iron, and then that goes in there. Now, we're going to make 2. It'll become clear as to why we need to make 2. But we need to make 2, okay? Trust me, we need to make 2. So we're just going to get rid of that. Right, okay, so now we need to make the advanced circuit. Now, to make the advanced circuits, I know this. What the hell is this? An amethyst. Blue power. Not really my cup of tea. Right, so, what do we need? We're gonna need, I've lost my train of thought there. We're gonna need some glowstone dust, we're gonna need some redstone, and we're gonna need some lapis. So we have the redstone, and we need the lapis. Lapis, there we are. And to make the circuit, you just basically pop the circuit in the middle. Again, we're gonna need to make 2. Again, it will become clear. Put the glowstone in each side, lapis on the other side, and then the redstone fills it up around the edges. And there we go, an advanced circuit. Okay, so it's not an advanced electronic circuit, but who cares? Sue me. So the final thing we're going to need for the mining laser is we're going to need a particular crystal. I can't remember the name of it, but I do know the recipe, and it involves diamonds. But it also involves redstone, so we're going to need a bit more of that. What do we have? We have a fair bit of tin, so we can pop that in there. How much is red? Oh my god, I made way too much. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Now we're going to need some diamonds. Now this is where it starts to get a little expensive because diamonds, well, as you can see from our quarry, it's creating all the things, which is what we need, but it's taking its time to make the diamonds, which is a little unfortunate, but what are you going to do? Right, so what do we need to do? We need to put the diamonds in the middle. We need to make 2, by the way. And we're just going to surround the diamond to make that kind of crystal, whatever it's called. Energy crystal. Alright. Now, this is the part where as you can see, it says a little EU at the bottom. That's how much energy it currently carries. As you can see, it says 0. I do not know if you need to fill them up or if you can just take them straight. Now, we have the advanced alloy, so we're going to actually throw this into the crafting recipe. We're going to need another redstone. Pop that in the top left corner. You take the 2 crystals and put them alongside the redstone. You then take the advanced circuit, put it on the right, and then the advanced alloys fills up around the edges. And there we go. We don't even need to fill it out. So we got the mining laser. That's what we've just been achieving. Oh, it's good to have the mining laser. I'll show you what it does in a minute, but for now, we're going to throw it into, I think it's this we can throw it into. Is that charging? Yeah. So give me a second, guys. I'm just going to wait for this to charge. 96, 97, 98, 99. Done. There we go. Mining laser is complete. Now, I will try it out. I promise you, I will go ahead and try it out. But what we're going to do first is we're going to actually create the electric jetpack first. So to make that, we're going to need the advanced circuit, which we have already here. We're also going to need some refined iron, which I think we already have, and glowstone. But we're also going to need a bat box. Now, to make a bat box, we have the tin, we need a copper cable, and we need the redstone. Wow, we already have all the materials. That's handy. So to make it, we need to put the copper cable at the very top. Then you need to put the tin on each side, and the redstone in the middle. And that's going to create an RE battery. We're going to need 3 of these, actually. I just think... Yes, we're going to need 3. We're going to need some wood, and we're going to need some more copper cables. But I think we've got plenty. So we're going to pop that all in there. And there. So there we go. We got the 3 RE batteries. Again, I don't know if they need to be filled up. Now we're going to need to get some wooden planks. Wood. There we go. So throw them in here. The wooden planks go there and there. The copper cable goes at the very top, and the 3 RE batteries go in the middle. And that's going to create ourselves the bat box. Now with the bat box, what we're going to do is we're going to take that, we're going to pop it right in the middle. The advanced circuit goes on top, the refined iron alongside it. Oops. And the glowstone at the tail ends. And as you can see, we've made the electric jetpack. And we can throw that into here. We haven't really got that much energy, so we're actually going to sleep the night off as that charges. Because we've got solar panels above, and we basically need solar panels. I really need to change my username. I've just pressed Y because I've been playing too much Overwatch. Because it's still Mr. Chaotic 102. I think I need to make a decision whether I want to be called Mr. Chaotic 102 or Chaos. Oh, goodness me. What happened there? We just dropped some frames. I didn't agree to that. Right, so that's now complete. That can now recharge. It's actually struggling a little bit. Oh my god. It's spewing out things it's not needing. Oh my god. Throw that in there. We got tin dust. Why the hell is there tin dust? No idea. So we're going to clear our inventory a little bit because it's kind of getting a little cluttered. And we don't really need it to be cluttered. Oak wood goes in here. Keep the torches. Keep the philosopher's stone. And our food. Right, so now we're going to actually start using these materials. As you can see, there's a mining laser. We're actually going to put that away because that can get out of hand. The electric jetpack just goes in your armor spot. And as you can see, it sort of attaches it. There it is. Ooh. And we're going to actually quickly make something else. We're actually going to make some rubber boots. Because, unfortunately, I don't know if the mechanics have switched. But in the previous versions of Tekkit, what happened is that the jetpack would imitate, to be able to fly efficiently, it had to imitate the coding of falling. Which basically meant when you drop to the ground, you take more damage than you just say normally would if you just say dropped off a few blocks. So we're going to throw some copper in there. Rubber. Let's make as much rubber as we can. 16, that should do it. And if I remember correctly, I think just to make rubber boots is just the same of making standard armor. No? What do you want it to be? I'm sure it was rubber boots. What is it? Oh, no. Oh, you need some wool. Okay, I think there's some wool around here. We're not taking from the floor. If that's what, if any of you are gonna be like, just take from the floor. Just take from the floor. Wool. There we go. That's what we need. Jolly good. And so what was it? It went 3, 3, and the wool. There we go. Rubber boots. We're gonna clear that. I need to do something about this microphone. It's in the way of all the important components for a keyboard. And so we can pop that on there. There we go. We look like an advanced fisherman. I'm the new kind of fisherman. So we're gonna actually. So basically, the jetpack, simple as you just hold the spacebar, and you can see here, just makes you start to fly. There we go. Now I have the volume turned down. So I don't know if you guys can actually hear it, but it's sort of like making a fuel sort of sound as I use it, and it sort of replaces your normal jump. Like if I just press it, it uses it anyway, which is pretty cool. Now the jetpack, it's kind of holds its well, that's my old home. It kind of holds its charge pretty well. I wouldn't say it's efficient at holding its juice, as you may say, but we're gonna go over into this mountain area because we're gonna try out the mining laser. I suppose he will do. Basically the mining laser is sort of like the electronic replacement for any tool, basically, except cutting down wood because it sets it on fire. To basically change the mode, you hold down M. Oh my goodness, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, how do I change the mode then? I just pressed R to reload. Oh my goodness. So the mining laser is, as I said, it's basically just a replacement for everything. So as you can see, it just sort of zooms its way through. Pew, pew, pew. And as you can see, it's dropping all the materials that I'm sort of throwing down. And we can pick up all the goodies that you can pick up that you've cut down. Now, this is where I'm getting a little bit confused because the mining laser actually has different kinds of modes, and you're supposed to hold down M and right click. The problem is that brings up the map. Oh my god. I've never actually looked at this map. Oh my god, it's a pretty big map. Well, we can go exploring one day. So give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to quickly look up how to change the mode in Tekkit, because obviously with all the new mods that's added into Tekkit Legends, it's sort of like messing with it. But just give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so now we've apparently we just had to change a key binding, so now the equals button brings up the map. So apparently you hold M and you right click, there we go, and it changes the mode. So as you can see, we've got low focus, long range, horizontal, superheat, scatter, explosive, mining, and that's us back to low focus. So let's go over each of the sort of settings. Now I don't know exact values. If you would have asked me like 3 or 4 years, no, not 3 or 4 years ago, a bit more than that, whenever Tekkit Classic was a thing. Why is it lagging? Okay, so I've had to actually lower the quality of my video there because OBS is actually abusing my CPU, which is a little unfortunate. Wow, I'm taking no damage. It's a good thing I have these rubber boots on, so that happens. Right, so let's actually go over each of the modes. So the first mode, I think we're in low focus. Oh no, let's go back to low focus. Low focus is the lowest energy using. It just breaks 1 block, simple as. Nothing too extravagant. It's good if you're strip mining. Well, probably not, but yeah, very simple. Nothing too complicated. Has a pretty far range. How far can it go? Okay, so about 3 or 4 blocks is roughly its range there. So the next mode we have is long range. As you can predict, this is just a long range sort of thing. This goes quite far actually. Again, not sure of the exact values of it. It's kind of predicted. Let's see how many blocks it goes down. Pew! Oh my goodness, that's quite a few. 3, 6, around 7 or 8 blocks. So that's a fairly bigger range than low focus, and it obviously goes, as you can see, goes straight through several blocks at a time, which is pretty good. We then move on to the next mode, which is horizontal. This is a weird one. I suppose it's for like strip mine or something like that. But as you can see, I'm clicking, but nothing's happening. As you can see, my laser aiming angle too steep. Basically, you just have to aim straight. That's how it goes. And apparently, it's not breaking anything. So I don't really know what that's for. Again, I just press R just because I've been playing too much Overwatch. And next, we've got Superheat. This is a new one. I'm not actually familiar with this one, so let's see what happens. I'm gonna guess it's a bit like long range, but it sets things on fire. Let's go find a tree. You shall do. In fact, no, you'll do, because I don't want to set things on fire. Or the entire forest on fire. Whoa. Okay, so yeah, so it just does set things on fire. That's pretty neat. So we just let that burn away. So I suppose that's what Superheat does. That's something I was unfamiliar with, so we learned something there together. Next up is Sky. This one's cool. So basically what this does is it fires a bunch of lasers in a bunch of different directions. So if we get in the air and we fire, pew! Oh my god, that went far. Yeah, so basically it just fires a bunch of lasers in a bunch of different directions. Don't know the angles, don't know the distance, but you can see it goes pretty damn far. Better hurry up, otherwise it's going to get dark soon. And the last one is Explosive. This is kind of self-explanatory. Ow. It just basically explodes. Ow. I keep injuring myself. So yeah. Again, not sure of the range. Seems fairly big actually, but I think that's the last mode. Oh, we got mining. Mining is just a bit like long range, but this is what you'd use for sort of strip mining and stuff like that. You use the mining one. So yeah, we're gonna actually. I just pressed R again. I'm too used to firing a weapon and then to pressing R. So we're gonna head back, but that's basically all the modes that you have. That's going back to low focus. The one thing I would tell you not to do is use it in your home, because although Superheat specifically tries and set things on fire, unfortunately, sometimes I found the mining laser does just set things on fire just without it being on Superheat. He just decides, you know what, I'm gonna set fire to this. So yeah, so I'd recommend you don't use it in your home. I think it's not the greatest substitute for using, say, like a pickaxe. What happened here? I think we're running out of energy. Oh no, we're pretty good. My god, so many laser modes. But we're gonna actually end this episode here. I do apologize for a little drop in quality if there is one noticeable. If there isn't, then I'm just basically saying nothing about it. But thank you very much for watching. It's been a great experience being back in Minecraft. Whether I stick to the schedule and just upload it on a Monday and not daily is not quite confirmed yet, because of course I am very much considering competitive Call of Duty as just a secondary thing, and I'd like to focus more on YouTube and Twitch just because I find I enjoy it a lot more. But that'll become available in my weekly update on Wednesday. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, I do apologize for that. Then make sure to press the like button and make sure to subscribe to the channel, because it really does help me out. If there was anything you found that was not correct in this video, or you thought there was not that great, then make sure to dislike, but also make sure to comment below what I did wrong so I can improve for next time. Also, a side note, if you haven't noticed, there's actually a black bar that surrounds the bottom right corner of the gameplay. That's because unfortunately OBS has decided to move my gameplay on its own. So yeah, that's everything for me. My name is Mr. Kit102, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.